Persuasiveness does not mean you convince your prospect at any cost. It's not you go out and make sales by hook or by crook. It's not about giving promises to do the deal when you know that you won't be able to fulfill them.
Looking to scale up your enterprise but don't know how? Then Malay Damania, business coach and mentor, is here to give tips, strategies, and lessons in business management that can help you grow a profitable and remotely run business. Listen on to Business Veda podcast for a transformational approach to building business. Here's your host, Malay Damania.
Friends, let's talk about persuasive skills today. Persuasion is an essential skill in business, and those who possess it can indeed go far ahead in life in general and business in particular. Persuasion is an ability to convince, enroll, or induce others to take a particular course of action or act in a particular manner or adopt a certain point of view. It is a vital skill for leaders, managers, and particularly the salespeople who are expected to influence decisions of their prospects to achieve their objectives. The ability to persuade others can lead to success in various aspects of business, from closing deals to leading teams and even driving change. Today, I would like to discuss how persuasive ability can help you progress in your career. So let's get started, friends. The first benefit is your persuasive ability will help you increase your sales. In sales, the ability to persuade potential clients to buy your products or service is very crucial. It can help you close deals and win contracts. You can use your persuasive skills to engage into discussions, overcome objections, build rapport, and ultimately convince your prospect to buy your product. The art of persuasion can help you build relationships with customers, which can lead to repeat business and even referrals. The second benefit, friends, is it helps you negotiate effectively. We all agree that negotiation is an integral and essential part of your business. Whether you are dealing with the customers or vendors or even your employees, the persuasive negotiator can make a compelling case for their position, anticipate objections, and be ready with practical, creative, and acceptable solutions that benefit both the parties. Basically, a win win situation. Persuasion can help you build trust, credibility, which can make negotiation smoother, acceptable, and more successful. The third benefit that you can get, friends, is the persuasive ability can help you lead teams and inspire others. We all know that as a leader, you got to be able to communicate your vision, your goals, motivate your team, and inspire them to put up their best efforts to achieve their targets. Persuasive leaders can compellingly articulate their vision, build consensus around key initiatives, and rally their team behind a common purpose. The ability to persuade others can help you create a positive organizational culture, increase engagement and productivity, and also drive business results. The fourth benefit that you can get is it helps you influence stakeholders and drive change. In business, friends, change is inevitable, and the ability to influence others to embrace new ways of working or adopt new technology is again very critical. Persuasive leaders can make a compelling case for change, anticipate resistance and overcome objections. They can also build coalition of support and instigate key stakeholders to drive change. The ability to persuade others can help you create a more agile, innovative, and competitive organization. And the last benefit, friends, is it helps you build brand and reputation. In business, your reputation is everything. The ability to persuade others help you build a positive reputation as a thought leader, influencer, and expert in your field. Persuasive communicators use their skills to craft compelling messages, write persuasive content, and build a strong social media presence. It truly helps you differentiate yourself from your competitors and establish yourself as a leader in your industry. So, with all these benefits, we understand that being persuasive is very important to rise in your career, to progress in your business. The question is, what are the skills that you have got to learn to become a person with an effective persuasive skills? Let me share with you 6 key learnings that you must focus on to be able to become a persuasive person.
A complete roadmap to transform your business. Amazon's bestseller, The Business Champ, authored by Malay Damania, is your key to accomplishing your business and financial goals. Grab your copy of The Business Champ from the link given in show notes to scale your business to all new heights of success.
The first skill is to become a good listener. Very important quality. Unlike popular opinion that you got to be a good speaker to be an effective persuader, you need to be able to listen actively and with empathy. When you listen actively, you know the needs, concerns, and perspective of the other person. You understand their pain points and what are they actually seeking. Once you understand them, you can tailor your message to address their concerns. You can then customize your possible solutions to meet their demands. So, friends, become a good listener. Very important quality. The second skill you got to learn is clear communication. You got to be able to communicate your message clearly and concisely. Let me tell you, it requires clarity of thought and expression. The words you say, the phrases you use has a profound impact on your talk. I know people who talk on and on. They beat around the bush to convey a simple message. Let me tell you, people do not have so much of attention time. What happens is, by the time you come to deliver your punchline, you have already lost your audience. I've heard a good phrase for them. If I had more time, I would have prepared a shorter speech. So learn to say things in concise manner. You got to be able to articulate your ideas clearly, concisely, and in a compelling manner. The third skill you got to learn is to be able to build trust. You need to be able to build rapport and establish trust. People trust a person who comes across as a more truthful, genuine, and authentic person, who calls spade a spade and do not believe in exaggerating things. It does take time to establish rapport and build trust. I understand that. But your persuasive skills will help you achieve that faster. The fourth skill that you got to learn is to be able to anticipate things, anticipate objections, and address them proactively. By having a good understanding of the potential barriers to your offer, you can be ready with possible solutions. This needs a lot of research and preparation, but this would reflect your grip on the subject, your competency. You will be able to confidently deal with those objections. You will be able to build a more compelling case for your offer. So become a good anticipator. The fifth skill that you got to learn is to be able to focus on giving value. When expressing a viewpoint, the stress should be more on giving value. The emphasis must be to help your prospects achieve their objectives, get them possible solutions. It's not about you, it's about them, their needs, their wants, their preferences, and how you will be able to fulfill their demands and their desires. Focus on outlining what you have to contribute and how will it benefit them. Also, do not hold back any information. Do not give them half details. Give them the full picture that equips them to make an informed decision for themselves. And the last skill, friends, you got to learn is set realistic expectations. Persuasiveness does not mean you convince your prospect at any cost. No, it's not you go out and make sales by hook or by crook. It's not about giving promises to do the deal when you know that you won't be able to fulfill them. You have to be truthful to yourself and your product. You got to set reasonable and realistic expectations. How will they be benefited? What exactly can they expect when they buy your product or services? And once they buy, they should be delighted with their experience. Friends, if you can learn these skills of becoming a good listener, engaging in clear and concise communication, being able to build trust, have a good anticipation skill, focus on giving value, and set realistic expectations, you too can become a good persuader. By acquiring the skill of persuasion, you will be able to substantially increase your chances of making sales, doing deals, and progressing and succeeding in your career. You will also be able to convince your team to accept changes that are advantageous to everyone involved while genuinely sharing your ideas. Learning and mastering how to effectively be persuasive will enable you to achieve multiple objectives that will make you unstoppable.
Thanks for listening to this episode, and remember to come back for more valuable learnings every Friday. This is Business Veda podcast for you. Remember to follow and subscribe to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Ghana, JioSaavn, or wherever you get your podcasts.